Well, I didn't. Gus was just like, what the hell going on? Hey, I don't know. Talk to me.
And we're back. Well, not sure if you can see us or not. We're going to go with it for period 2.
Well, like the game
to Mason. They got a 7 pass corner, and Eagan goes, and all of a sudden, boy, he nails it. Deflected just in the corner, getting applied there by Johnson.
There was a lot of traffic in front.
But Mason shot tries to get through.
Sherrick tipped it.
A nice job by Sherrick. Oh, Keegan Johnson had that one time where just got deflected out of his zone.
It was a nice play by the defenseman. He got that stick right in the shooting lane there.
Parlake, nice little dip move there. Next shot, Menzel. That was had top shelf right side all there. Down here comes Parlake, but behind the Eagan set, they got some puck control in their own zone. And Doney now uses his body, nice little feather pass. Tries to get to Meekin, can't do it. Control now by Parlake. With that puck pressure, they can't get rid of it. Here comes Max Meekin. Meekin now. He got some time. Max Meekin, he'll dump. Not a 4-0 game. Parlake is playing very well. They've had their chances.
Oh, this is not a 4-0 game. I don't feel like it at all.
And they try to set up. They can't get him in the zone. That was coming right for us.
Yep.
And here come. They try to get out of the zone. They do. Gives a nice job. And here comes Cole Gibson. He's got some space.
Remember, Jeff, we're still
nice forecheck by Gibson. Good pressure. And Eagan's really got them rattled up in their own zone. Really nice job by Gibson to kill some time. And
Derek helping him up, reaching out and covering it up while he tied him up. There at Derek and Mason. Mason didn't let his stick get clear to get a shot on Derek, so great play.
Coming back now with Dolney. We got Dolney and Byrne at the point with Johnson, Sherrick, and Johnny Myers. Puck now, they throw it out, and that'll be another icing. They tried to get that breakaway pass, just didn't connect. That'll come all the way down. Again, shots on goal, 17-10 in favor of Parlake, but it's 4-0.
Yeah, you know.
Again, Manzel's has some tough saves to make, and the rebounds have been there, just have not been able to connect that second shot.
Yeah. Well, we've either had somebody there tying him up or Derek's made the second save, so.
Face-off control by Eagan, and Burns sends it out of the zone. Will touch up. Puck control now by Parlake, now gives it back to Byrne. Byrne cross ice, no one home. And here comes Parlake, gets over to Dolney. Dolney back to center ice, they'll dump it in. Giving chases 8. And here's Parlake, and Jack Mason will touch up, and that'll be a penalty. So again, I know it's a 4-0 game, but as we both know, Thomas, a 4-0 game can turn quite quickly.
Yeah, absolutely, especially because they've had their chances. Like you said, they're out shooting us in the game. They didn't really see. It was out of my angle.
No, I didn't see the penalty at all. It was in the corner, and I didn't see it, but all of a sudden Meyer took someone out and got the, could have been interference. Hooking, and I don't know what they're going to call.
Unfortunately for Meyer, he gets the downside of being a sequoia tree out there. He hits everything.
Well, they're going to have a timeout here by Parlake.
Right, Cullen's such a big kid, and he hits so hard that, even when it's clean, sometimes he's going to get a penalty.
So if Prior Lake takes a timeout, I think they can kind of sense this is an opportunity that, you know what, we're down 4-0. It's still anyone's game, but they got an uphill battle. We get a power play goal here. It's anyone's game.
It's because, like you said, the scoreboard's 4-0, but I think their coaches know too that it doesn't feel like a 4-0 game.
It's not. It's a 4-0 score, but it's not a 4-0 game.
Correct.
And I think the chances really have been quite even. I think both teams have been playing well in their own zone. Derek's has some nice saves. The Shop Bells has some nice saves. I mean, defensive play has been good offense. It's been I think it's a very evenly played game. It could easily be 0-0.
Yeah. And remember, their last power play, they had a chance that they almost scored, but then that turned around on them on a 2-on-0.
Yeah, they had a back door, then fend on that. So again, big penalty kill here for the Wildcats. 8 minutes to go in period 2. So Eagan comes back with Johnson, Sherrick, Dolney, and Mason.
Good chances for them.
And the penalty kill for Eagan, we've got Merrick, Dolney, and Mason. Puck still can't get out. They hold his own.
That next goal was...
That's a huge goal. Good response there, absolutely. Back to Dolney now. Dolney look over to Max Meekin. Meekin, the Hattie. Great play by, that could be just, that was onside apparently. Puck controlled in the corner. Last shot there, save. Here comes Prior Lake. Prior Lake now tries to get out of the corner, and they do so. Controlled now by Beneke. Beneke now to Meekin. He fires it up. It could be an icing all the way down.
Shouldn't have been, though, because they could have played that. Their guy didn't play it.
They could have played that, but they're not going to call it, so.
Boy, Max is going to think he's a forward.
Right. I'll tell you what, it's one of those games too where you know that you can shoot the puck 100 times and not get nothing. All of a sudden, anything on net goes in. Yeah, so it's one of those things where you just enjoy it.
Just keep shooting.
Just keep shooting and enjoy it, because right now you got the touch.
Yeah.
Puck control. Controlled by Prior Lake, and Byrne gives a nice little check in the corner. They try to center it now. Prior Lake with the puck in Eagan zone. They control. They'll feather it in the corner. And Prior Lake now with it, controlled by Keegan Johnson. Johnson gets hooked, no call. And here comes Johnny Myers. Myers onside. Myers now, backhand pass, looking, no one's out front, help. Johnson can't get it to the front. Here comes Prior Lake. They've got some numbers. Here comes Prior Lake. They'll dash it in. Dash. That's the word, dump it in.
Is that
that's
Austrian
French.
or French? Or?
And here comes Keegan Johnson. Nice pass out to Johnny Myers. Myers now with Sherrick. Looking. Shot. Blocked. And nets off the mooring. We've got arms and limbs in the corners. We've got
conversations going on down there. Is that Johnny talking to? Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Johnny's talking to their 6'5" defenseman.
As he got big time. But they're really buzzing right now. Centering pass goes to Myers. Colin Myers over to Gibson. Gibson now dumps it in deep. They try to center it, no one home. Now Colin trying to get some help. He gets tied up. And here comes Prior Lake. He gets deflected back in the zone. And puck is kept in nicely by William Randall. Now Colin Meyer tried to shoot. He gets drilled. Rebound by Reif, no one home. Reif. He'll center it up high. Nice job there by Randall. No call. Here comes Prior Lake. They center it. Nicely job by Dolly to tie up his man. Puck controlled by Prior Lake deep in the Eagan zone. Dolly now looking. Dolly in the corner with it with Reif. Reif takes his guy out with the puck still though. Prior Lake with control. Comes out of the corner. No one home. Prior Lake now buzzing in the zone.
Shot on goal.
Another shot saved by Derek, and here Dolman now will send it around, gets it out of the zone. They're going to catch up and back in the zone for the Wildcats. Jack Mason now. Mason, and that's a big deal there. That's huge. Put down deep, and we got Sherrick out there with Johnson, Dolney, and Meekin. Puck at center ice, cleans some valuable time. We'll take this all day long. And Parlay's trying to get in the zone. They do so. Nice job there by that zone. A little bit after the whistle there.
Yeah, the puck, he made the save and it kind of jumped up. He caught it with the a little bit late after the whistle coming in, but like we've seen them, Jeff, they're not holding up. They're coming in after.
No, as they should be. They should be coming guns a-blazing. They're down 5-1, but they got a major chance here to climb back in this one. And they control the puck. Shot I think they caught his shoulder. I'm not sure what they caught there.
He threw a wing up, and I think he might have caught part of it because it ended up going into the netting, right? So he's saying he did because that's how the face-off.
18 seconds to go, period 2. Power Lake putting on pressure. Major penalty on Beneke gives Eagan shorthanded for 5 minutes.
Only 13 to go in this period, though.
So nice job here by Gibson to kill some valuable time. Beautiful job by Gibson for a penalty kill here.
Nice.
And that's going to be pretty much do a great job by the killers so far, Thomas.
Yeah, no,
that was a valuable, huge minute to get that one killed off.
Second period summary scoring for Prior Lake at 11:21. Number 20.
So, Jeff, we got 3:55 to kill starting the period. 5-1. It doesn't feel like 5-1.
It feels like it's a 2-1 game that we're behind. I mean, it's one of those games that it's just they've got some chances. They've had some opportunity. It's just a very strange game to be 5-1, and then typically a 5-1 score, it's like this total dominance.
Well, the shots are 27-15 in favor of them, which you don't typically see with a 4-goal lead, right?
Right. So it's one of those things too, where you got the start of the third period, you got a major penalty we're pulling off. They got a good 4 minutes of power play that they can just keep scoring at will. So it's going to be critical for Eagan to get out of this thing with at the very least, maybe give up a goal. But if they get out with no goals, that'll be huge.
Yeah, it'll be a big kill. So it'll be an interesting first 4 minutes. Nothing's ever easy.
Nothing's ever easy. So after 2 periods of play at the Eagan Civic, Eagan 5, Prior Lake 1. We'll be back for the start of the third period shortly here at Eagan Civic Arena. God's sake. I will tell them a little bit. Okay, I'll just stand here.
Doesn't help that I have the scoreboard on too.
Yeah, these guys can score the spot. They can score. No, we don't have.
Probably have 5 or 6 scoring chances.
Yes, I mean that's what I'm saying. I think that we're very lucky. I mean, they've had. More consistent. But again, the penalty too.
Sousa, YouTube is not working.
I know that. It's going on and off. It's the streaming's not working. But tonight they keep me up there in its entirety.
After.
Yeah. When I get home and upload it, whatever, it'll all be there, and it won't have the.
Yeah, because I gave him 2 guys.
I can see it. I can see the signal going in and out here, so I know. We have a new modem, and they shipped it, but they put the wrong SIM card. Of course. So we're trying to do it off my phone, which in this range is a disaster. If you have internet, I can try it. How many bars do you have? You have to turn the hotspot on. How many bars do you have? I have less than 1. Are you, what service are you on? I'm AT&T too. Somebody has a Verizon phone that might be better. AT&T in this ring sucks. You have a hotspot on there?
think I just used, I'm sure I used this last year.
They might try it. It might work. We used to use that. There, I got it. It's working right now. That's it right there.
So what are we on now? This your YouTube channel?
It's on our normal. Yeah, it's on the Eagan.
That's probably how I connected to it.
If you go to our website, I can show it to you. I can walk you through the steps to get there. And then just subscribe to the channel because then every time I go live, you'll get an update on your phone.
Sure, that's what I was doing last week.
Now it's working.
Of course it is. We got this one on.
I don't want to touch it.
Just regular YouTube?
Yeah, but you gotta go to our channel. So you gotta go to Wildcat, Eagan Boys Wildcat. Try that out. Yeah, that's it right there. Subscribe. Yeah, you're already subscribed. Just cancel that. Or just go there. So you have it. And you should get an update from YouTube when I go live. Unless you have it turned off. You'll get a text. Instead of text, you'll get an update from YouTube. It's actually tweeted. Yeah, I think it's coming to Twitter. Yeah, but it's working right now. It's working right now. Tom will try it. No, I'm on somebody else. Whoever it connected to. Try and have him reset it. It should be. I just looked at it. Tell him to refresh the screen. It's working right now. I'm looking at it. Yeah, you can pop on camera. Let's say hi. Jeff. Tell Jeff's the one. Jeff. It's Billy Myers. Billy Myers and Tim Yetzer.
What?
Billy Myers and Tim Yetzer.
Okay. I know, I heard it. She told me too. You got a pet dedication too? Tim, yes. How's he doing, by the way?
He's actually doing medicine. We don't know. Because they can't close him. No, he's got him.
Why, I just
Show you the picture.
we're almost up.
See the picture? Cross it out.
Nice. There we go. Let me know when you're ready. Are you streaming?
Yeah. Hurry up.
Let's do it. Check in 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check. We're live back here at the Eagan Civic Arena for the start of the third period. Eagan 5, Prior Lake 1. We've got people streaming in, texting, messages, calling.
Jeff, text Burn and let him know it again.
A big shout out here to Bill Myers and Timmy Yetzer coming to you live from the Eagan Civic. We also have a dedication to an injured dog. Who's that?
Duke.
Yes, Duke Manzella got unfortunately hit by a car, but he's recovering, but seems to have a little bit of a gash in that leg, that hinder, and hopefully it's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's working through it, but
So
he'll be out for the season.
So a big shout out for the Duker Manzella. We call him DM. So now waiting for both teams to get on the ice here for the start of the third period. Again, Thomas, this will be a huge test for the Eagan penalty killers. They're still serving that 5-minute measure by Beneke. So they got 3:55 to go in the third period. Here comes the Eagan Wildcats.
And Jeff, we've had some video problems tonight. Looks like it's resolved right now. So those just joining us on video for the third period.
And those that are just joining us, please do not get upset if you lose your signal. The signal is intermittent tonight. So if it goes out, we are getting a new modem on its way, which will help with the signal. So tonight we're just kind of winging it with the old equipment.
And just for those at home, if you have missed, you can always go back to replay. Full replay will be up on YouTube tonight, and without the bad video.
Right.
So you can listen to Jeff all night long, over and over again.
There is a holiday wish come true, isn't it? I tell you what. Anyways. We are in for a barn burner. Prior Lake is a very talented, gifted team. They can put the puck in the net, and I tell you what, they're going to have 3 minutes and 55 seconds of unlimited power play. They get a goal, they just keep going. It's a major being served by Michael Beneke, contact to the head. So this really could be a tail of the game here, Thomas. The first 4 minutes of the period.
The first 4 minutes really could be the whole rest of the game here, right? Because we've said, for some of you that haven't been able to see it, even though the score is 5-1, the shots are 27-15 in favor of Prior Lake, and they've had just as many scoring chances probably as us.
They've had probably the better of the play as far as scoring opportunities on a 5-on-5, and now they got a power play. They got a very good power play, so it'll be a real test here for the Eagan Killers here going on. They played well. Derek's played well on net. Defense has played good. It's been an overall great effort, but by no means is it a 5-1 game.
No. This is one of those very long 3 minutes and 55 seconds.
So they'll come out with Johnson, Dolney, Mason, and Sherrick for the Killers. Again, it's a 3 minutes and 55 seconds of a major kill. So again, there's no even up after the first goal here by Prior Lake. They can keep on scoring. Here comes Prior Lake now. They'll cross center ice. They'll dump it in deep. They'll enter the zone. They'll set up. They work that umbrella power play high at the point.
They look for that back door, as you can see them creeping back there.
That back door, they'll look for that spot. That's been open. They just haven't connected. Tip there goes wide. Nice job there by Eagan to get that pressure shot. Block. That's an inside
the leg
shot on Mason.
Mason took a shot.
He's hurting now. He's got to get off the ice. Can't get off. So that's an inside leg shot. Oh, that's a one-timer. It just can't. So we got no stick by Sherrick.
Yeah, we lost.
So we got an injured player, and great job by Derek to get that. So you got no guy that has a stick. A guy with no stick. We got an injured leg out there, and then they get that face off. So huge play by Manziel to get that face off.
Yeah, Mason's skating it off. It looks like he'll be okay, but that hurts hitting that in the inside of the leg.
You get that shot, that inside hard shot to the knee, and that's a tough one. So.
And you know, for years, Jeff, we've watched, and Taylor's teams are always known for blocking shots.
They do a wonderful job at that, but that puck is not soft. That's a tough.
They're not using the Nerf puck. No Nerf puck tonight.
Oh, nice job there by Johnny Myers to get that puck. And now Prior Lake will set up. Just under 3 minutes to go in that major penalty. Picked up there. That was a centering pass, and that got all the way through. And now that goes all the way down here with, again, it's been a long 3 minutes and 55 seconds, Thomas.
Yeah, we've only killed about a minute and 20 minutes.
Prior Lake, there comes Prior Lake. They're going to set up, ball control there by Gibson.
Nice play.
Nice job there by Kenny G. And here comes Prior Lake. In the corner, shot, oh no, goes wide in the corner deep. Controlled by Prior Lake in the corner, goes wide in the corner, can't get it now. Back into Gibson, or to Johnny Myers now in the corner. Now we're going to have some.
Oh, yeah, offsides, I guess. Just one clarification too, Kenny Gibson is not playing tonight. Kenny Gibson is sitting in the crowd.
I like to say
I like
Kenny Gibson.
I like the Kenny G reference.
The son of KG, Cole Gibson. So those of you that are listening live and hear it in the replay, they'll get a chuckle out of that. Cole Gibson, a little quicker on the skates, I would venture, than old Kenny Gibson.
Go there. Kenny could probably still do it.
KG in his day was a gymnast, and I guess one of his expert was a floor routine, and his music was to Lionel Richie. And he was a phenomenal gymnast. You ask him about that.
He's got pictures. I've seen them.
And here comes Prior Lake again, just over a minute to go on this penalty kill. Good job by Eagan on this kill. That could have been an offside, didn't call. High slot, no control there by Prior Lake. Still nice job by the penalty kill, keeping Prior Lake wide off the perimeter. Shot, goes just wide there. Didn't see that one at all. But shot goes wide, rebound in the front. Can't get out of the zone. Nice job by Dolney to clear the zone, or clear the slot. Still in the zone, held by Prior Lake. Shot in the front, they had a guy all alone.
Derek lost the goalie stick.
No stick there, nice job there by Colin Meyer to pick it up.
Went and got it for him.
And back at the point now, Prior Lake really buzzing. Just can't get that puck all the way through. Shot goes over there, that should be out of the zone. That's a huge kill.
Accidental clear on the shot. We still got almost 45 seconds to go here in the kill. So control now. There's a giveaway. Oh, that was by Wright, had it all by himself. And control now by Mason. Mason's on the ice. Good to see him on the ice there with that shot he took. Nice play. Puck is shot down deep. About 30 seconds to go on the kill. And a huge effort by the Wildcats so far in this big pivotal penalty kill for the Eagan. On that majors by Beneke. Meakin now in the corner goes up. He gives chase. And gets dumped again now by Henry Wright. Great job by Rife. And going back is Will Hoopmaker on the ice. Puts some pressure on. Gets it tipped off. Here comes Prior Lake. They've got numbers. Shot saved by Derek. And nice job by the Wildcats here. Full strength, but you got to get that puck out of the zone now. Always had a difficult time doing that transition. Here comes Eagan. It's Johnny Myers. Myers now all by himself. Johnny, he gets hammered. That's going to be a penalty right there. That was a nice job by Johnny to get that. And that's kind of you get a major penalty called on you, Thomas. They're not even looking for anything to call the other way. And that's kind of what happened there. They called it a trip, but. So now Eagan will come back with a power play with a phenomenal job with a penalty kill on that 5-minute major. So now we'll have a power play unit with Meyer, Johnson, and Myers with Meakin and Sherrick. So referees are discussing Christmas gift ideas, taking some time. I don't know what the big discussion is. Don't know what the issue is either. It was a 4 minute. 4 minutes? So it must have, I don't know what. Is it a double minor? Is it got to be a double minor. But I mean, is that. He gave him a roughing too? There must have been some exchanges going on after that penalty that. We'll have to wait to hear what they say here. But I thought he gave a roughing sign too. So Eagan with the puck, they control it. Sherrick now with the puck at the blue line, back to Johnny Myers. Myers looking for Keegan Johnson, slot. Tried to find Colin Meyer, couldn't do it. And they'll send it all the way down.
Sam Hammer, 2 minutes for tribute and 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
So he must have mouthed off to the referee.
Unsportsman.
So it's a double minor. And here comes Eagan. Back to Colin Meyer. They lose it, goes all the way down. They wave off the icing. Puck now controlled by Prior Lake. And they're going to send it all the way down. And they do so. Giving chase now is number 11, Charlie Cashmark, who's been all over the ice tonight, Thomas. Yeah, very good player, and only a sophomore. Yeah. So here comes Eagan. Keegan Johnson out of his own zone. Johnson back to Cullen Meyer. Meyer now wants to set it up. Centering pass, no one home. And now it's going to get back. Here's Cashmark again, speak of the devil. And nice play there by Johnny Myers. He gets a hack there.
A slash there.
And here comes Nick Sherrick now. Nick Sherrick will dump it on. Nick Sherrick with the puck still. And they just can't control this, get out of the zone. Not a lot of presence in the Prior Lake zone with this power play so far. So Henry Rife will set it up. Rife now to Beneke. Beneke now back on the ice. And that goes all the way to the corner. Back to Doley. Eli Doley now with the puck. Wants to set it up. Here comes Doley now with the puck. Cross ice. Back to William Randall. Randall now. Shot. Oh, nice shot and save there. Nice dangerous shot there. Blocker side.
Went up into the netting, and that's why we got the whistle. Yeah, Jeff, on that penalty, it was kind of a light call, but to your point, after coming off a major, the ref's going to be looking for something, and then you can understand the kid was probably frustrated and probably said something to the ref, and that's where the other 2 minutes came from.
Well, and again, Tom, you know, when you're playing at this level of Minnesota hockey, high school hockey at the varsity level, you just need to keep your mouth shut. I mean, you just can't be doing that. I mean, that's
it's just these penalty kills are right.
So Eagan controls the puck. Now they've got Reif, they've got Beneke, and they've got Mason with Dolney and Randall. This is their second power play unit. Shot is deflected up in the netting with a minute 51 to go in the power play. They're going to come back now with Johnson, Meyer, and Meakin, with Sherrick and with Johnny Myers. So they'll come back with the top power play unit. Draw control by Eagan. Back to Nick Sherrick. Now Nick Sherrick. Over to Meakin. Meakin tipped. Oh, what a save! A beautiful tip. Oh, nice job by Meakin. Look at that fourth goal.
Shaft of his stick.
Yeah, what a play though. Again, nice deflection by, I don't know if that was Johnson or Meyer.
It was Meyer.
Nice. Another penalty. Another delay penalty on Prior Lake. Now it's getting chippy now. Now it's critical for Eagan to take advantage of it. Now Prior Lake's another penalty. They got it was behind the play. So now we got a 2-man advantage. So now it's critical, Thomas, to really put this game away.
Well, is he not calling a penalty then?
No, they got a penalty. Prior Lake's in the box.
Oh, they gave it.
Yeah, they got the delayed penalty on Prior Lake. So now it's critical. 10 minutes to go in this one here. Let's put this one away. We got a 2-man advantage.
I thought he was taking Sherrick
for a minute 28. So again, very critical here to get this puck control, get that down in their own zone, and get this thing set up and really put this game away if you can. And here comes Johnny Myers. Johnny Myers with the puck. He'll control it now, set it up. And they got Keegan Johnson. Johnson over to Meakin. Meakin now to Sherrick. They've got a 2-man advantage. Got a lot of room out there. Now they got a...
Now what do we
There we go. No, that was a... rebound.
Nice covering by the goalie.
So again, you got to be careful with those slashes, because again, anything right now, they hit that stick, they're going to drop that stick and claim that it was hacked out.
Well, that's why all the crowd went nuts.
Yeah, so that was not a heavy shot.
Their coaches are complaining to the referee about it.
You want to give it embezzlement. I mean, you really, if you hit the stick, you drop it automatically. They're looking for a slash.
Very, very sportsmanlike though. Johnny Myers went and picked up the stick for him and gave it to the other player.
So again, now you got 2-man advantage. You got to get that puck. And here comes Eagan. They're going to try to set up now. They got plenty of time. And they'll come back with Johnny Myers. Here comes Eagan. Go across center ice. Myers with control. Back to Max Meakin. Meakin now. Over to Sherrick. They got some room. Back over to Myers. Myers on Keegan Johnson. Looking for that back door. Johnny Myers. Myers now to Sherrick. Sherrick to Myers. Shot goes wide. And it stays in out of the zone. Just got out.
Went into the linesman's skates and got out.
Here comes Eagan. They'll set it up again. Colin Meyer. Shot. Fan on it, but got through. And puck is out of the zone.
Jeff, I don't think Meyer fanned. I think it got blocked by the
got through, but now they're down to 1 man now. So with 30 seconds, we got a 1-man advantage. So here comes Eagan with the puck. Cross ice pass to Johnny Myers. Myers now with the puck. Johnny Myers backhand. Oh, goes behind the net. Picked up. Here comes Prior Lake. They could have some numbers. Prior Lake now shorthanded. They're killing some time off nicely in the Eagan zone. That puck gets shot. Fan. Here comes. Delayed offside. Nope. Kept in here by Prior Lake. Get the zone, still kind of fighting for it. And it's going to be offside by Prior Lake with 8 minutes to go in period 3.
Oh, we got a penalty. He's calling a penalty, not just offsides. Called a roughing penalty
on Prior
Lake, I believe.
So another.
I saw the arm go up like you, thought it was offsides, but he called a roughing penalty on that. Didn't see it.
So again, another opportunity for special teams here. 8 minutes to go in this one. So we got power play unit of Beneke, Reif, Randall, Dolney, and Mason.
little different unit out here.
Yes, their other power play unit of 2. Puck controlled by Prior Lake. And one thing that says that too, Tom, is it kills off some clock.
Well, that's
even if you don't score, you got some clock that's on the.
Right, Prior Lake, we kept saying, was in this game, but it was a nice shot.
Nice shot there by Randall. And again, Prior Lake continues to be physical and just kind of pound away. And you probably sense some frustration on them right now, Tom. With 7:50 to go in the game, it's 5-1. Shots are still 31-20 in favor of Prior Lake, but really, Eagan has made the most of their opportunities tonight.
Yeah. I mean, the big kill on the power play for us, and the penalty kill, I should say, was huge.
That was a huge, it was a 5-minute major, and they didn't get a goal out of it. And and again, those majors, you can keep scoring at will. So big play, big kill job by the Wildcats. Puck control, got to be careful now. And now, again on the power play, the Wildcats, Mason now with it. Mason now to Dolny. It gets over now to Henry Reif. Reif now, number 13, new number for Henry Reif this year. No one home to the corner, but that goes to Dolny at the blue line. Better now, Reif can't control it. It goes to the corner in the side. Prior Lake now, they're going to be content to get out of the zone. Kept in nicely by Dolny now. Eli Dolny, he's got some room. That gets blocked, never got through. Here comes Prior Lake. And they want to get that puck out of the zone. Again, that number 11, Charlie Cashmar. I don't think he's been out the ice all night. And Henry needs a stick. Lost his stick, can't do it. Got through everybody, but that
hit somebody.
That hit someone in the head.
That's not good, is it?
But that went off. That went off.
No, it did. It went in the stands and came back on the ice. That's where the refs are confused.
And he didn't go a whistle.
Jeff, I didn't even see it. I was worried about the person that got hit by the puck.
Right, so here he goes off the head. Play goes on.
The ref led.
What a strange event there. Off a fan. Off a fan. Rebound. They're going to be living with this. It's a rebound.
Yeah, this is going to turn into a nightmare. I mean, the ref could have. I mean, we couldn't even. They're going to talk about it.
But again, if they would have suspected it hit a fan, they should have blew the whistle.
I don't think he saw it, Jeff. It happened so fast. I mean, we saw it come off the air, and then it was back on the ice. So I don't think he thought it ever came in the crowd, but because I was looking right at the ref when he was trying to find where the puck went, and then all of a sudden it was being in play again. So I don't think he knew. Clearly, it came in the crowd.
Well, the thing now is, how do you not let that goal go?
Well, they have by rule, because there wasn't a whistle, they can change it at the first whistle. So they could take the goal down and say we made a mistake and do a face-off. So I have a feeling that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're going to disallow. They just can't. I mean, no one saw it.
No, I mean,
but they didn't see it. So how do you disallow?
Well, that's why they're talking, right? That
but none of them saw it.
Well, it would appear if one woman saw it, they would have said it.
Then how do you disallow it? I mean, it hit a fan in the head.
Yeah, you're looking at an injured fan in the crowd as the refs are going, what happened? But you're right. I don't think any of them saw it.
But so how do you just can't go by. No one saw it, but we think we have a fan that got injured or got hit in the head. I think he's okay.
I hope he's okay, but it looks like it is because they're joking around.
Yeah. So.
I think they're going to disallow it, though, is what I think is going to happen here. What a weird I've never seen that. Yeah, hit a fan and came back on the ice.
I think you're right. They're going to disallow this goal.
It's really the right call, Jeff. I mean, he should have seen it, to your point, right?
But again, it's tricky. If you don't see it, if none of the three see it, then how do you disallow it? I mean, even though everyone says, well, yeah,
Yeah, by Mike's reaction, they're going to disallow it. So he's not happy with what he's talking to the ref about, so it's going to get disallowed.
So no goal. We should remain at 5-1.
By the way, call out to the beautiful Julie standing next to you.
Julie Burgum here at the game. Big shout out to Julie. Enjoying the game, having no popcorn or soda tonight, looks like. Just kind of no goal.
So that's if the tree fell in the forest, they did hear it.
Well, apparently. Well, they
see it, or how does
so again, we'll still stay at the power play then. 14 seconds to go. Draw control by Eagan. Backhand. You feel bad for Cullen Meyer. There's a beautiful backhand by Meyer with that, and then all of a sudden, and that was
right.
But again, let's get this one back now. Meakin over to Sherrick. Sherrick tries to find Meakin. Oh boy, he just could not pull the trigger. He had it. Got handcuffed with the pass. Now we're full strength, even up. About 5 minutes to go in the game. Now you got to have your head up out there. It could be a little bit chippy out there. And Prior Lake now trying to get the puck out of their zone. They're getting all bottled up. Nice forecheck pressure by the Wildcats with Cullen Meyer, Johnson, and Sherrick. Ball picked off by Meakin, and that's a whistle. Just over.
This is the first, we're at the 5:33 to go, and it's the first time we've had 5-on-5 hockey in the period.
Right.
So it's been a weird period that way.
So they'll come back now with even up hockey. We got Beneke, Reif, and Pearson with Mason and Dolney. Dolney now gets over to Mason. Mason's shot gets blocked off the side. Good save. Heads up. Now that's out of the zone.
Yep, hold on to it. Don't throw it.
Right there, right. It's right there in the blanket, right there. And we got a referee throw it out there.
Uh-oh.
There it is. Heads up. Oh.
Almost hit Mason right on the head.
Now we have visual confirmation that did leave the rink.
You see, that one stayed out like it's supposed to.
Well controlled by Eagan. Back to Dolney. Dolney gets a shot on net. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Pearson. Pearson out of Beneke. Beneke curls back nicely in the corner. Michael Beneke cycling out with Pearson. They lose the puck, and here comes Parlake just out of the reach.
Offsides. We had a guy in the zone. Meakin couldn't get out of the zone fast enough.
Boy, they blew that with a quick whistle because they were trying to touch up and they couldn't.
I know it was a quick whistle, but he was offsides. But
he's offside, but I mean, it's not like he didn't curl.
He was trying to come out.
Yeah, he didn't curl back to go back in. So, and they're going to have it all the way down?
They're calling an intentional offside.
Boy, that was that's an aggressive call by the official crew. We have a penalty, that's why. There's a penalty, that's what's going on. There's whether it was a penalty on Pearson. So I wonder why they're calling that. So that's the reason for the whistle, folks. So didn't see what that one was for.
Minor penalty assessed to the Wildcats, number 21, Eagan Pearson, 2 minutes for slashing.
So a slash by Pearson puts the Wildcats on the penalty kill. 4 minutes to go in this one. 5-1 Eagan. And another tall task for the penalty killers of the Wildcats. Nice job there by Mason. Mason getting
got
dinged up.
another one on the inside.
And that was a skater in knee, but he took a shot off the skate there.
Mason's going to need an ice bath after this one's over. Definitely getting dinged up.
So we've got Johnson, Sherrick, and we've got Burgham and Byrne out to kill. Puck control by Prior Lake. They'll work the corner. Over to the slot, high slot. And it goes in the corner, no one home. Byrne now looks there, and he fires, can't get out of the zone. Here comes Prior Lake. They work that opposite side corner. Nice job by Byrne now. Puck behind the net, now over the corner of Johnson Burgham now. Defend that side. Back to the corner. Working the slot. They work the puck nicely, but no shot still. Over the corner. Ooh, back door, no one home again. Work the corner. Parlay controlling the zone with the kill. And a shot all the way wide, and hopefully can't get out of the zone. Still kept in by Parlay. Shot goes wide again. Kept in the zone. Goes in the corner here. They're going to set up there. One on the corner, out of the corner there in the slot, high slot. And they're moving on the perimeter, holding the zone well.
Shot got
and got blocked there in the corner. Shot again, nice job there. The blocker saved by Derek Mazzell, controlled by Prior Lake. In the zone, high slot. Don't know where the puck is in the corner behind Mazzella. There it is, and they're going to get this sent. Nice job there by Derek and the Killers there to play the angle, play the box.
Eagan, full strength.
Now Egan's full strength. We'll tell you what, it's been a series of power plays and penalty kills this
The
game.
whole period has been basically special teams.
And Meyer now giving chase. The corner shot, rebound, sitting there. Oh, no one's home. Oh, Mason just saw the corner, couldn't get there in time. And Jack Mason now goes after it. And puck at center ice. Cullen now towards the check. And we're just about 2.5 minutes to go in this one. Here comes William Randall. Randall now with the puck. Randall, oh, nice shot from a bad angle. That was a tough save.
Yeah, he was going for that corner.
And puck is in the middle, and it's a face-off.
Go back to that penalty kill, Jeff. There was a couple of really nice plays by Aiden Byrne. He on one of those shots, he went down when it was a really good scoring chance, causing the player to lift the shot, and he lifted it over the net because he had to get it over Aiden. So really good on the penalty kill.
Yeah, they had to play that. All had to play that box tight, and they did that, and they kind of forced him wide. And shot goes wide by Byrne at the point. And Pearson now. Pearson trying to work hard in the corner, looking for some support. Can't do it. Peck deep in the corner. Back to Rife. Burgum. He just goes wide. Puck kept in the zone by Dolney. Shot. And nice job by Eagan to keep the puck deep in the zone. Puck goes in the corner. And Burgum now give it. Burgum now shot. That goes wide all the way through. Kept in nicely. And here comes Prior Lake. And that's going to be nice all the way down.
Yeah, the Prior Lake, I tried to tip it but didn't touch it, so it's going to be icing.
So 1:24 to go in this one. I think Thomas...
Don't even say it.
I think it's been a nice game.
It's been a really nice game.
Well, again, shots have crept up now. I think, I think it's been a game of special teams, and it really that's what's won the game. It's been that penalty kill was such a key, that 5-minute major, and to come out like that and kill that penalty off, that could have been a game changer. And Prior Lake now dumps it in deep. Max Eagan gives a chase. Max had a heck of a game, Thomas. Well, he saved there, kind of a bounce off of a defenseman there that kind of went to the nice job by Derek to be heads up there. Nice job there, William Randall. Randall all by himself. Randall gets hooked. No penalty. That could have been an easy call. Here comes Prior Lake. They got some numbers, 3-on-2. And puck goes deep in the corner now. Prior Lake with the puck. They're going to try to get that out of the zone. Can't do so.
The referee, isn't it?
Oh, geez, that was a deflection that just went wide there. Again, Prior Lake putting some pressure on. Just under a minute to go in the game. That goes over, hops over the stick. And here comes Prior Lake for one last rush. And back to Burgum. Burgum picks over to Mason. Mason, long pass. Tries to get that out. And Thomas, that should do it for our season opener.
One last shot.
And one last shot there by Prior Lake. 1 second to go.
Definitely different than probably what we expected.
No, it was a interesting game. I think Prior Lake's a good team. And this by no means should we leave this game saying that, well, we just dominated them 5-1. It was a nail biter, and it could have easily gone the other way.
Well, like you said, the whole key turned into that penalty kill, that 5-minute power play, because they get a goal or two on that, and it changes the whole complexion of the game, right?
I think nice overall effort by the boys. I think
the whole team played well.
I mean, again, Derek, great. Congrats to Derek. First win. First win of the season. Like, he had a couple games last year, but really he's our go-to goalie right now, and a nice game.
Yeah.
I think with Derek, I think with the defense, the forwards, I think it was an all-around good team effort. And hats off to Max Meakin, hat trick. Boy, I tell you what, he had He had a nice game.
I don't know if I saw him on. Isn't that? I don't know the Bark rules anymore, but I believe a hat trick is
$1,000.
to the team.
$1,000 to the team
No,
fund.
but I believe Bark rules isn't a hat trick. You're buying.
$1,000 goes to the fog machine for senior day.
Senior night.
Senior night. The senior day is senior week.
Oh, it's senior week.
Yeah, the senior week.
month.
Yes.
We're gonna probably need a whole month just to go through all the seniors that we have. So.
But that was by far just one of the few games I've been to, Thomas. Where I'm not leaving this game saying we dominated completely. It was a very evenly played game. Prior Lake's a good team.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think for sure we can say, Thomas, that when you get to their barn later in the year, it's going to be a.
They're going to come out
flying.
war. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're going to think after this game that they deserve more than 5-1 for sure.
They certainly did.
Right.
So after the first game of the year, again, Thomas Manzello, Jeff Broom here at the Eagan Civic Arena. They were Eagan Wildcats 5, Prior Lake 1. Great way to start the season. Our next game is a home game on Saturday.
Saturday night. We will
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. It's against Park of Cottage Grove.
Matinee game. Huh?
Matinee game. Tickets are going quickly, so get your tickets now. Again, on behalf of Thomas Manzello, Jeff Bergam, signing off here at the Eagan Civic. Again, Eagan 5, Prior Lake 1.
Were the Meekins even here tonight? Meekins even here tonight? Huh? I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
That's their first goal of the year for everybody because they're restarting it. So we don't start at the parking lot.
We did say we did.
Every hat trick, $100. Shut up. $100. You got $1,000.
They're not late in the game. It's not like
That's so lucky. And Corey goes, thank you. She goes, you changed the time. I said,
that was the weirdest car.
is it right after?
So my question is, how do you, with the right call, but it going through, how do you not?
Right. Well, but then how do you not